especially in the morning. I looked in that door where there's access below where he was hiding when I left yesterday, and I made some noises in case he's sleeping there now. He will hear and come out and maybe see the motorhome. I've got a can of tuna, which is his most irresistible food, and a can opener that doesn't work great because that's how we do can openers now. And I'll walk around though. I looked at Facebook this morning. Of course, there's some upsetting comments, People think I made bad decisions in my life or for my cat based on them making decisions in my life for me and my cat. They don't understand. For example, my motorhome has to go Tuesday to Terrace to find out why the transmission's leaking when it's been less than 6 months since they fixed it there. Well, they didn't fix it like it was broken. They just did an oil change, filter, and gasket. And they're still not even sure now which part it's supposed to be for my vehicle, so it's not a good sign. So to actually plan a trip with Smithers when he's already traumatized, which I've proven in videos, to go in a loud motorhome that shakes a lot, because it's not a motorhome. It's just an old bus with very stiff shocks because of the wheelchair lift. And I can't afford, or I don't have a location to do it myself, to replace an exhaust manifold, even though I ask for help from the government that actually owes me money for other things. So, and I report these things to ombudsman, to human rights tribunal, to contact ministers' offices directly. It doesn't make a difference. So that's my life, right? Is I fight to not be victimized, or for my cat to be victimized. I do agree with the concept of neutering at the right time, in the right way, for the right reasons, and it applies right now for my cat. But I was hoping to save either a train complication to take him down there, or the motorhome, which may or may not be adequately fixed at this time, which would be almost in fuel the same price as if I'd get it done in Prince Rupert, which is overpriced for a neutering. So, and I have limited income because I have work experience out the wazoo and diplomas out the wazoo, and because I have higher work ethics. Yeah, you can judge me for saying that if you want, but put me on the job and see what I mean. And then everybody's uncomfortable with my work ethics that actually fits their mission statement while they can't do it as the norm. So yeah, you work less and less in devolving proto-societies when you don't sell your humanity away. And to work in a school that thinks it's a school when it's a domestication or indoctrination center, when I'm there to empower the learners, yeah, it doesn't work for long. And again, it's all documented, who's right or wrong, who's doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So I'm doing my best, and my best is actually a lot better than Norm would do if they were in my situation, including how to cope with being so different than the norm that so easily sells their humanity away, and to think that they love my cat more than I do. It's upsetting. Look how beautiful it is. It's the first time I actually walk this area since I've been here, and I'd like to do it more. And I actually rode my motorcycle around this area a few times looking for him, and actually went through this alley once with my motorcycle. And don't think we're supposed to, but my motorcycle fell in the wind too. And AC and D insurance never called me back when I was going to renew it, and so I can't really use it right now until I find money, and it'd be easier to fix it in a garage, but you need friends for that, and store it there too. But anyways, I'm doing my best, but I'm not, I'm tired of forcing people to do the right thing, or to pay more attention to what I write or say or do or who I am and what my life situation is. You know, everybody kind of is so ego-centered that they copy and paste themselves into my life and say I made the wrong decision because they compare what they would have done. But when they do that, they're not me. It's not my life. And they bring all of their resources and their decisions that I don't have, or all of their faulty worldviews, or incongruences, or inconsistencies, or nonsense about right and wrong. So, yeah, that's what I have to deal with every day. That's why I suffer from species alienation, which means a great disconnect from the species I share DNA with. And because, there's a difference in the maturation process that I and the norm can be measured to have undergone, right? Referencing the outside world, others, is so hard for the norm now. I still meet so many people that some people say that's one of the smartest people I know, and yet they want to blame Trudeau for things that the norm creates and have been creating since not just Trudeau's been in politics, but before he's been born. Do you know how immature it is to hear people say that kind of stuff? And yet it's so common.